So today let's talk about empathy. Empathy is being able to put yourself in someone else's shoes. Do you think too much empathy can be bad? Have you ever felt so much empathy for somebody else that it's almost like you can feel their pain? As a caregiver to our parent, it's natural and normal for us to feel empathy. But what if I told you that there's actually a dark side to empathy that could affect you and your parent? Before we get into that, I want to quickly introduce myself. I'm Tammy Provenzel. I'm a physical therapist and a life coach for caregivers. Caregiving for a parent is really hard, so I started this channel to try to help to make it a little easier. The definition of empathy is the ability to step into someone else's shoes, to see things from their perspective, to feel what they might be feeling. But think of empathy as a double-edged sword. We need it. It makes us good caregivers, but too much of it actually can really impact our own health and our own happiness, and can therefore affect our loved ones' health and happiness. Over-empathizing is what happens when we take on too much of someone else's pain or suffering. So imagine watching your parent as they're progressing in their dementia, but you notice that you're not just feeling for them, you're starting to feel what they might be feeling. You're starting to feel like profound sadness, fear, or depression. So your own well-being, your own sense of peace starts to mirror theirs. This is where empathy can become overwhelming. And I believe one of the big contributing things to burnout as a caregiver has to do with us tending to over-empathize. So what can we do if we feel like we're over-empathizing with the person we're caring for? Just like most things in life, it comes down to finding balance. Finding that balance means that we have to pay more attention to the things we're feeling, the thoughts we're thinking. We can use a strategy called emotional triage to try to make sure that we protect ourselves from over-empathizing with our parent. And the first step is to become aware of what we're thinking or feeling. Not all of our emotions deserve the energy we give them. So pick your battles with your own feelings, just like you pick your battles in life. The second idea is to manage your state. Managing your state means managing your physical state. Changing our physical state is something that we have total control of, and actually changes the hormones that are running through our bloodstream. It actually can bring our mood up. Think about when you're feeling stressed or overwhelmed. Sometimes taking a walk, changing scenery can really help us. What that's really doing is changing our state. It's helping us to breathe more. It's helping us to visualize different things. So we're changing the state of our body. The next idea is mental reframing. If we can change the way that we perceive a situation, it can change how we feel about it. If we can get to the point where we look at our caregiving challenges as opportunities to grow stronger and to connect, then that changes the whole experience for us. The next idea is to recognize when we're being over-empathetic. Be really aware of the feelings and the thoughts that we're having in the moment. Remember that recognizing those is the first step to being able to address them or change them in some way. And then the last idea is daily check-ins. At the start of every day, check in with yourself. Are there thoughts or feelings coming up that I know that my attention and my energy isn't best spent on? Sometimes just actually thinking about the way that we think or the way that we feel can be really helpful. So hopefully today's video was. If it was, please like and share and subscribe to my channel. Thanks.